Hey guys, welcome back to Talking Chelsea Blues. Welcome back to another video. We hope you're all doing well today. We're your hosts, Ben and Matt. But before we get into this video, please make sure you like, comment, subscribe, turn that notification bell icon on to notify me of upload. Share this channel out as much as possible, guys. It really does help us out. Thank you so much for joining us. Guys, this is your match review for Chelsea 1, Liverpool 1. We're back. We're back. And do you know what? We've had a solid performance today, right? People can complain, this, and this, but it was a solid performance. Really solid performance. First few minutes were shaky, but overall, we look good. There's a lot to go through today. But Dad, like, just the way we played today, the way we were so fluid in attack, the way we could approach this game, the way we looked going forward and defensively. We looked strong, didn't we?
Yeah, it was, the case of, we came out strong. There was, a moment in the opening part of the first half where we did look a little weak. Obviously Liverpool picked up on that and, to their advantage, they had a goal. But I think, from that moment on in the first half, we played incredibly well. And in the second half, I think we played with higher intensity again at times. Overall, I think, the performance was outstanding, even from players who I criticised, quite a lot in the last season. Players such as Conor Gallagher, Sterling. But, on the whole, it was a cracking game. I think, we had, at least a good, 60% of the possession of the ball.
Yeah.
We made, Liverpool look, quite inferior at times. But, yeah, overall a great game. And I think we are, looking at
very
a
positive
new model Chelsea team.
Yeah, I mean, let's go through the team. So we had Sanchez in goal.
Mm-hmm.
We had a back three of Disasi, Thiago Silva and Levi Colwill.
Mm-hmm.
We had a midfield three of Enzo Fernandez, Carney Chukwuemeka and Conor Gallagher. We had the two wing backs consisting of Reece James and Ben Chilwell. And then we had Sterling and Nicholas Jackson up front. And Liverpool went with Alisson in goal, a back four of Trent Alexander-Arnold, Konate, Van Dijk and Robertson as the back four. Then you had a midfield three of McAllister, Gakpo and Szoboszlai. Then you had up front Luis Diaz, Mohamed Salah and Diogo Jota. Now, I'm telling you now, when you look at that Liverpool team on paper, you think goals galore against the Chelsea team of last season. But it wasn't the case today. Liverpool had a few chances, yeah, they took one of them, and they took one of them superbly through a mistake through Disasi. And I will say, that was a poor bit of defending, but it didn't really show. We didn't show any more cracks than that after that. I got the sense straight away that Pochettino put the back three in to evade the problem of Liverpool's attack, and it worked. It did work. There was some stand-up performances. Disasi, on his debut, playing really well and getting the goal to level us up with Liverpool after that goal from Diaz. For me, overall, the one player that impressed me crazily was Conor Gallagher. He looked really good, really good compared to last season, and there were other players as well, like Enzo, Reece James, Jackson, Chukwuemeka, Chilwell, Disasi, Colwill. They all looked really good. But Conor Gallagher was my standout today. Dad, when you look at the Chelsea team the Chelsea team that we saw today compared to the Chelsea team of last season, does it make you think there is a change in the tide now?
Yeah, and I think that change in the tide is all down to, like I say, the remodelling of the team. We've had new additions in, Jackson. We've had Nkunku in. We've had what was the other?
Disassi.
Disassi. You know, when you look at it, I think, you know, okay, we can put these players in, yeah, and you know they're world-renowned professional footballers, but with the right coaching and the right management, yeah, you know, you get the how can I put it, the right recipe, yeah, at the right temperature and everything else. And this is all down to somebody with the experience of Pochettino coming in, grilling these boys, yeah, putting them through their paces, and you know they're working on certain areas that you know he could see from last season,
and implementing his own ideas with
closing these gaps, opening these boxes, you know, where they remained dormant for so long. And you know we are now witnessing, you know, a team that is come alive, yeah, you know, since last season, and people are sat there in awe thinking, wow, yeah, now with that extra, you know, bit of work, you know, their drillings week in and week out, I think that, you know, we do stand a chance of, you know, contending for
the title.
Well,
look, let's not jump out. Let's not let the horse out of the box just yet. Okay. Maybe we could compete for the Premier League title. Who knows? But one thing I will say is we are competing for top four.
Yeah.
After that performance today, we competed today with a top four level team.
Yeah.
And we competed with them. Actually outplayed them.
Yeah.
That tells you the level we have gone to from last season.
Yeah.
We've moved on from Potter and Lampard's rubbish.
Yeah.
And we've come in with a manager now who knows exactly what he is doing. And that is the best thing about it, is he knows what he is doing. And I'm really, really, really impressed.
It looks to me as if, you know, in such a fast game as Premier League football, you know, you've got to train for that reaction and that pace. You know, it's like a millisecond, you know, you could be off. And, you know, that's the case between losing a game and winning a game, you know. So the team has to be in, you know, complete synchronicity, yeah. The chemistry has to be there. They all have to gel well, you know, team building, you know, hours of, you know, solid training, you know, and you know, this has to be, you know, they have to sacrifice in order, you know, to beat these teams and, you know, transcend up that table and get to where we want them to be. We're not asking, you know, saying, you know, for example, like you just hit on earlier about winning the league. You know,
we're not asking for that this season.
If we come second, third, or fourth,
I don't care.
That would be
I don't care.
amazing.
But as long as we come in one of those positions, you know, Champions League football, getting that back is vital. But also building a squad that can go over the next few years and continue to build something that nobody wants to play against. Build a team like Man City, and then in a few years we can go, okay, we've got a team like Man City. We're ready to compete with these sorts of teams. Yes, we are a few years behind. But this is the time for Pochettino now to start building this season, is to get us ready for the big things. Yeah. And I do believe that we're coming to a point now where we think to ourselves, Pochettino has an opportunity to help us grow as a team.
Yeah.
And do you know what? He is a great manager with a great philosophy. The way he was able to put those players into perspective and to get those instructions onto players and for them to carry it out with such emphasis on it. It was incredible. Like, you know, there was attacking moments where we were playing 1-2 short, quick passes, and we could move in and around Liverpool, and that's something we haven't seen in years. We haven't seen that from Chelsea since 2017, 2016, something like that. And you know what? I'm happy. I'm very happy with this performance, and I'm very happy with the way we're going to go forward. And I hope that next weekend against West Ham, we can progress again, and we can continue to progress forward. And that's important. But it is what it is. Right now, we have to wait. We get Caicedo in tomorrow. I believe it's going to happen tomorrow. I think that's done. It wasn't announced today, but it'll be announced tomorrow.
Fingers crossed.
You know, and maybe even get Romeo Lavia in too. That's midfield depth then. Unquestionably, some serious midfield depth. You know, maybe a striker to back up Jackson, but we got Brozier, so let's see what goes on there. Got players to come back from injury, and Nkunku, Badiashile. You got Fofana to come back. You know, got all these fantastic players that we've got, and that Pochettino is going to be able to use these to the best of their abilities, hopefully. So we'll see what happens. But Dad, rate this game for me out of 10.
If I was to rate this game out of 10, I would give it, sort of like a 9.6.
I'm giving it an 8.8.
8.8.
8.8 purely because we didn't win the game. But I think if that game had gone on for any longer, I think we would have won it.
Yes, yeah,
But guys, it is what it is. We've drawn. We've not lost. It's a big game against a big six side, and we have managed to overcome our first trial in this Premier League season, which is facing a big top club like Liverpool and coming out unscathed. But guys, let us know your thoughts on in the comment section. Dad, have you got anything to add before we end the video?
No, just I'd like to say, that's well done. I hope they keep this performance up. And learn to take something from each performance like this as well, and do some self-analysis as well on themselves, as what could have been just that little bit better, and working on those little things, it might be nitpicky or one thing and another, but just working on those little things as well, in amongst all their other training, goes a long way to
building chemistry.
Well, not just the chemistry side of things, each player individually knowing that that split 1/10 of a second or something like that, I was out, let's train for that. Let's be 100% alert, not 95% alert, sorry.
Speak properly or don't speak at all.
But I just think that the game was nail biting from start to finish. Very good game. Fair dues to Liverpool. They give us a bit of a fight as well. But
we managed to nullify most of their stuff.
Yes, we did.
And for most of that second half, I don't remember them really having much of a chance.
Oh no, they were terrified, and they were running out of ideas. So right up until the last
5 minutes.
5 minutes. So so I think that we extremely had the upper hand. If that had gone to say extra time or
we'd have won that game.
I think we would have won that game.
We'd have won that game. We were on to win that game, and I think. The question people have been putting across today is: if we'd gone to the back four, would we have gone? Would we have gone on to win, or would we have been thrashed? I don't know.
And one piece of advice, I want to give to the boys is, I know they most probably don't watch, these videos, but it would be stay hungry, stay hungry,
but stay humble.
Yeah, at the same time, you've
got to stay humble, because in this game you can get too much pride and you can be humble very quickly.
Exactly.
So stay humble, stay grateful for who you are and what sort of position you're in. And right now we're looking really good. But guys, we also need to apologise ourselves for the technical issues. We've been having technical issues for the last week. We've not had our PC's not been working correctly. We've had to go back to the old PC. We've also got bad Wi-Fi issues at the moment that we are trying to fix. And guys, we will be fixing these this week. Before the West Ham game, these will be fixed. We will have a new PC and we will have the new Wi-Fi properly installed this week. So apologies today for the technical issues. And guys, hopefully that we can fix these in the next few days and get back to normal live streams. But I hope you've all enjoyed today. We both have. If you have, please make sure you leave a like on the video, you subscribe to the channel, you comment your thoughts on the game, and you turn the notification bell icon on to be notified when we upload. You share the channel out as much as possible, guys. It really does help us out. Go and follow us on our Twitter, Talking Chelsea Blues, also known as Talking Blues YT. We're posting over there. Go and give your thoughts on there as well, guys. Go and give us a follow on Instagram at Talking Chelsea Blues. We post over there as regularly as possible. Guys, also go and follow us on our TikTok as well at Talking Chelsea Blues. We're starting to upload on there regularly now as well. Thank you so much for 250 odd views on the video we posted up today.
Amazing.
Hope you've all enjoyed the video, guys, and thank you so much for watching, and keep the blue flag flying high, and we will see you in the next video. Bye, guys.
Take care, guys.